If your company is not adopting AI agents to automate repetitive tasks, you're at a huge disadvantage. So, in this video, I want to share an AI agent that we have built that actually automates the entire sales happening through social media. You might be getting an inbound query through WhatsApp. This agent will answer questions, perform tasks on your behalf, book appointments, follow up, and at the end of the day, qualify those customers for you. So you only focus on leads that have a potential to convert. So let's dive in. Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's good to be back, officially an entrepreneur now, because over the past couple of months, I've been working on my AI startup, Virtuans, which I'm going to dive deeper into later on. But in this video, I want to share how to build an AI agent that automates the sales process. So we're going to dive into the demo first to show what it can actually do, and then I'm going to go into the setup of how we actually build it, so you can do same for your own company or for your own clients as well. Without wasting further time, let's dive in. Let's say hi. Now imagine a customer reaches out to you with a message, and then automatically, once the customer sends a message, the AI agent has to respond. And now let's give it a second. Wonderful. So what brings you here today? I want to learn about your services, specifically lead engagement. Wonderful. So now it's supposed to qualify me by asking me some important questions, something that a human would ask. Now let's see what sort of questions it poses, and then we'll answer and we'll move the conversation along. Okay, lead engagement is exactly what we do best. Wonderful. We build AI agents that handle your leads 24/7. Wonderful. Let's send a voice note now. So thank you for getting back to me. Right now, it's pretty manual for us. We have 4 to 5 people who are managing our sales pipeline, and it's quite manual. We use HubSpot as a CRM, and we have meetings logged on our Google Calendar. So that's pretty much it. And we get about 100 to 200 queries per day. Now, the best thing about this agent is that it also understands voice in multiple different languages. So a lot of people like to, send voice notes. This agent is capable enough to handle those. Uh, as I mentioned before, it will answer any sort of question, perform tasks. So automatically, as we can see, as the conversation progresses, some of the capabilities are going to come up onto the surface. So let's give it a couple of seconds. Wonderful. So you've got a solid team, but handling 100 to 200 queries. Okay. So it was able to extract the information perfectly. That's exactly where agents shine. They can handle initial conversations instantly while your team focuses. Wonderful. What industry are you in? And are most of these queries coming to one channel? It's through multiple channels, and I'm in real estate. Now let's push it for a demo. I want a demo, so kindly schedule it for me. Okay, wonderful. Now let's give it a couple of seconds because the agent is thinking of what the appropriate response is going to be. Because what we have seen in the market is a lot of these agents reply really quickly and they hallucinate, they don't think, but this one does think. So perfect. Real estate is a great fit. Multi-channel lead engagement can be a real headache. Wonderful. What's your name? I'm Raheel. The company. Wonderful. Now it's gonna go. And let's see what it does next. So it's gathering all the information. It's kind of like a form, but it's not really a form because people don't like filling forms. But people love talking, communicating, and just sharing their information over chat. That's much more easier. Wonderful. Nice to meet you, Raheel. Wonderful. Let's check the demo slot. I am in Dubai right now. Okay. So now this is the appointment scheduling piece of it. It has access to my calendar. Now it's automatically will communicate with me and will try to find the right time for us to speak. So now let's see what it says. Wonderful. I've got plenty of slots available in Dubai. Here are some options. Let's do tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Wonderful. It already has today's time, so it's basically able to understand what tomorrow actually means. Okay, now, perfect. Let me book email. And here's my email. Okay, wonderful. So you're all set for Tuesday. I'll send a calendar invite shortly and looking forward. Now, if I go back to my calendar, and let me just show that to you guys as well, we'll see we have a couple of meetings already and it has all the details there. And so it was able to book a meeting and added all the notes for the sales guy or me to basically prepare for the meeting. So it understood my role, my industry, my location, how many leads I was handling. And I also mentioned HubSpot CRM at one time. So it was able to actually capture this. So super, super powerful. But now let's dive into how we actually created this. And this is where I'm going to give you an overview of the Virtuans AI platform, which I'm very excited to do. So let's dive into how we can actually create one. So now as we saw the AI agent in action, now I'm going to show you how I actually built it on the Virtuans AI platform. And just remember, it's actually completely free to get started, just letting you guys know. So now I can create a new agent and I can give it any name I want. And we already have created templates for you guys. It could be a business inquiry, it could be a real estate inquiry, it could be a marketing lead qualification template. These templates are basically just AI configurations, okay? So the demo that I showed you had this virtual internal agent. I'm going to click on it, and when you land on this page, you're going to see notice a couple of things. Number one, you have the data sources. So, in order for the AI agent to actually function, it needs to have access to the knowledge base, which is the data sources. Now, we can support four different types of knowledge bases. Number one is text, and this text has every information about the company in textual format. Okay. Now, if you're running any sort of organization, you can just provide it with basic information in the form of text. Then you can also give it the website. The AI agent is smart enough to go over to the website to extract any sort of information that the question might demand. Then we can also give it a couple of files. So in this example, I've given it files around what my AI agent does. It might have some pricing plans, and I can also connect my Google Sheets. My Google Sheets might have my product information or something like that. Once I'm done with this, I can move on to the next one, which is AI agent configuration. Now, AI agent configuration is how I want the AI to behave. I have given it a persona, I've given it context about the company, and this is where I define the goal. Like for this specific agent, I mentioned that your goal is to qualify, schedule meetings, and just collect key information about the lead. I've also mentioned what sort of tone I want. And I've also mentioned the rules of engagement. This is basically your command center of how the AI agent needs to behave. I've also added the qualification criteria, and at the end, I've also added the guardrails. Now, based on whatever business you're in, all of these things might change. There are a couple of overlaps, but for example, the guardrails might change, the qualification criteria might change. You might have your own brand voice that you want the AI to communicate with the customer. And once you're done with it, you can simply save the changes. And now, if you really want to test how your agent performs, we have the AI agent playground right next to it, and we can actually test it out. Hi there. Tell me about your pricing plans. And now, automatically, the AI agent playground will allow you to actually start testing whether or not the AI agent is following your instructions. Because whatever the AI agent does in the playground, this is exactly how it will perform with your customers on Instagram, on Messenger, or on WhatsApp. Okay. So, uh, this is where you'll be spending most of your time. And we have actually done a lot of iterations just to make sure that we get the right results. And then there's the third tab, which is the connect tab, and I'm going to go there in a second. Now, Now, this is our view, okay? So, this is not something that your customers see. Now, it performed a task, it went to the knowledge source to extract the answer to this question. Then, it went to another knowledge source to just make sure that it was able to find an answer. Now, check this out. Our pricing is super simple. We charge just 0.05 per completed task. That's it. No monthly fees, for example, and it's pretty nice, right? So we've added that information about the pricing in one of our slides, or maybe on the website, so it was able to go on the website and extract that information. And you can also see the activity that it's performing. It's sending a message, it's getting an answer from the knowledge source, and whatever action it performs, you'll be able to see it. The third part is the connection part. And connecting to business WhatsApp is actually pretty simple. What all you have to do is, I'm going to cancel this for now, and I just connect my WhatsApp. It will take me to another page, which, let me just share this tab. And all you have to do is just scan your QR code on your from your WhatsApp, and automatically it will connect. Once you've connected, you'll see all the information, and that's completely fine. And finally, you have actions. Now, these are the capabilities that your AI agent has. For example, CRM access, right? As AI agent is talking to the customer, I wanted to create a lead on my HubSpot. And as it's gathering more and more information, automatically it should update the information of the specific lead. And same goes for cal.com for booking lead. All I have to do is add in my API key, and automatically I should be able to. I have my API key, I select my event type, and that's pretty much it. And it's all automatically done. Same for HubSpot. So for HubSpot, when I configure, all I have to do is sign in, and it's all done. On the other side, you'll also be able to see all the conversations. So this is the conversation that I just showed you on WhatsApp. Then automatically you'll be able to see all the activity, the total task performed by the AI agent. What it did, it just transcribed the voice notes, it added memory, it got available slots from cal.com, it scheduled a calcom meeting, and you can actually see all the details here, so that it's very transparent. And you can also see it here, like task performed, what did it do, and how it actually performed. And you can actually filter it by types. You can take over the chat from an AI agent if you want the human to actually dive in, and you can filter it out. If someone is qualified, then automatically the AI agent will tag it as qualified, and you will be able to see it as well. And then finally, you have analytics of how many total chats are there, how many total messages have been exchanged between the customer and the AI agent, and how many average messages are there. So automatically, and we are working on topics and sentiments, and we'll be building them in a couple of weeks. Now, without writing any line of code, you were able to actually go from a very basic bare agent to a completely configured AI agent that can handle end-to-end conversations with your customers and basically qualify them. And so this is free to get started. And if you're working for your own company, or if you have multiple different clients, this is perfect for you to get started and actually help these companies automate their entire lead qualification and lead engagement process. So this is something that we've been working on for quite a while, and I'm actually very happy that I was able to share it with all of you. If you guys have any feedback, if you guys actually want to get started, I'll leave the comments, leave the link down in the comments below. You can actually have a look, and looking forward to your feedback. And thank you so much for watching. I'll keep on creating more and more videos around how AI agents are disrupting multiple different industries, and I will show you how you can actually get started with them as well without writing any code or any sort of complications around this process. So thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much.